Hello gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Today is rib day. Yeah, spare rib day. See like that? You can cut off that little brisket section and make St. Louis style ribs, you know, make that perfect little square set of ribs. That's actually my favorite. But I'm cooking this whole rack today because we're gonna lay all that extra meat, if there's any left over, into some beans, you know, some charro beans. Anyway, pretty simple cook today. I'm going to just got some Texas lumbre left over. I think this is my last jar. So gonna spread that on there, and after about an hour and a half or so, I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on them and wrap them, and then just kind of cook them on my Weber. That's what I'm doing, cooking them on the Weber. It's pretty easy today. I'm gonna show you some other stuff, but stand by, please subscribe, hit like, and give me a dirty comment. I don't care. Appreciate you watching. Okay guys, the wind is really bad today, so I really can't just go filming everywhere, but I want to show you a few things that's going on down here. So thing is, I'm using my Weber today. I'm going to run about 300 degrees, 350. I'm going to keep it hot. Yeah, probably take 1.5 hours, 2 hours to cook these ribs. So what I'm doing, it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm going to give them about 45 minutes, get some smoke on them. I did put a piece of oak in there. And then I'm going to wrap them. I'm going to pour barbecue sauce all over them, and I'm just going to let them steam up right there inside their own in the foil. You know what I mean? So I call them boiled ribs. A lot of people don't, but I don't got time to be sitting out here screwing around with ribs for 4 hours. You know that low and slow thing. That's all cool, but you know, just not today. Anyway, let me show you what I got going on. I'm going to stay here because that wind hits this camera. You guys ain't even going to want to watch. Not that you want to anyway, right? So anyway, here's the deal. There's my barbecue box. Check out what's inside. Now my propane's in there, my charcoal lighter fluid, you know, the little rocket thing, you know, you put the charcoal in to get it to light up quickly. Got that all in there, but I have a whole bunch of wood right there. Oak wood chunks, my buddy sells it. So I'm trying to get you so you can see me. There we are. So anyway, I got all this wood and stuff. It takes up a lot of space. I don't want to leave it outside because then it gets wet. And my house is so elevated, if I leave it outside under the house, it's going to get wet. You know, storms come and you get that sideways Forrest Gump rain, and it's kind of a mess. So here's the thing, right? Now if you follow my channel, you know I'm a kind of a pack rat junk collector. So see this piece of wood? I pulled it off the beach. It's a 2x12. It's even got barnacles and all sorts of stuff on it. I don't know if you can see it. I hit it with a hose and washed most of that off. See all my benches that I made down here? They're all reclaimed out of the swamp, you know, out of the marsh. I told you before, everybody's boat docks and stuff get destroyed when they have storms down here. But here's another one. I got this one fresh. It's got to dry out. I just got this yesterday. And if you look, that's the ocean. That is the ocean. That's the marsh. It's coming up in my yard. That's the way it is. You know, I'm 1 foot above sea level. So when they tide, we get a super tide today and the wind's right, man, that water comes right up in the yard. But that's the way it is when you live right on the ocean or in the Gulf. So I got this box here. I got all this wood. It's all reclaimed wood and all that type of thing. And so anyway, I'm going to build me another box like that to put all this wood in. And I'm sure I'll find something else to stick in there. You know, I do need a place for my little metal grill there. So yeah, if you can get some cheap wood that doesn't cost anything, all this was free. That whole box, free. Freebie. You know? So that's what I'm doing. I've got all the wood on site. So stay tuned. I'll probably make a video on that and you'll be bored to tears. Play that cheesy little music that YouTube gives you, you know, to play. So anyway, guys, that's the skinny. So let's cook these ribs. It's 3 o'clock. They are on. Got a little bit of smoke coming out. And yeah, about an hour. I'm gonna, like I said, 45 minutes, an hour. I'm gonna wrap them, pour that barbecue sauce on them, and just let them roll till they get tender. I'm rolling a little bit higher than 350. And I got my stuff pinched back pretty good. I'm just gonna let it go. It'll get a little cooler, but it doesn't matter. We're doing this fast today. I ain't got all damn day. The popo just went by, so I had to wave. Anyway, yeah, check it out. That's the ocean. And this is a ditch in front of my house, so caught 6 crabs yesterday, so they went in the pot of boiling water. But you can see, runs right out there to the marsh. Way down there. So that's all flooded out there too. The marsh is flooded. And you see it goes all the way up the street. I'm at the end of the street, so that's why I catch all the flooding. Anyway, I'll show you the ribs in an hour. Not much to this. That's a 1 hour. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to put down some tin foil. We're going to pour this all over these ribs, both sides, wrap it, and throw it right back on for another 2 hours. So that'll be a 3-hour cook. The flames have been running at 300 to 325. So it's kind of warm and everything, but I mean, you could eat these ribs right now, but they'd be pretty tough. Kind of rubbery and all that type of stuff. So my idea is now I'll just boil them in the bag. That's what I call it. So stay tuned. Always have your beer around, you know, to hold down your tin foil. Or I should say aluminum foil. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay guys, here's the skinny. The ribs have been on for a solid hour, running at 300 to 325. Not that I care. So with the lid off, the coals kind of revived themselves, so now I'm up to about 350. I put the lid on, I pinched that Weber way back. I wrapped them, you saw that. I poured that Stubbs barbecue sauce all over them, which I really like. And now we're basically going to simmer them. It's going to be 300 degrees. All that juice is just going to sit there and simmer. Any fat that's going to come out of those suckers is going to be trapped in that foil. And they're just going to sit there and get bubbly, 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 bubbly. And hopefully it'll break down that meat. And so I'm thinking in about 2 hours, that meat's going to be like pulled pork. You know, the bones are just going to fall out, and I could sit there and go, look at that, you know. But there's not much science in this, guys. And there is no bad ribs unless, you know, you got to, you know, just gum on them for, you know, because they're so damn tough. But I don't think that's going to happen with these. Done this a few times. So we'll see how tender they are. Hopefully they're fork tender. And that's all we're doing down here. You know, I'm just chilling today. It's kind of just super windy. And just cooking under the house. So anyway, like and subscribe. And that's what we're doing. We're just chilling. Get this ladder in the way. Watch this. Yeah. So it's not too fun when it's real windy down here. It's kind of a hassle. Especially when you're cooking, because all your stuff is blowing away, and and all that type of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to show you another trick. Check this out. This is tip of the day. If you're on Facebook, most of you guys that watch my stupid videos are on Facebook with me. You saw I did a fish fry a while back. Well, Texas Buck Snort hooked me up with all the grease after the fish fry. Now, I used some of this the other day to do my own fried shrimp 2 days ago, and that came out wonderful. No, I do not make a video every time I cook something. I should have done it on that because, yeah, it was perfect. But anyway, what I do is I pour this grease over my charcoal. That's how I get rid of it. And then I burn it off. It smells good and catches that charcoal on fire pretty good. I put paper towels underneath it, put it in the chimney, and that's my oil to get my fire going. A lot of people, lighter fluid and all that. Yeah, BS. You can't taste the lighter fluid unless you start grilling too quickly. So, take your time and do it properly. But, you can use oil. Fish oil. I believe this is canola oil. Anyway, you got that charcoal going real well today. And that's just my tip of the week. Plus I can use it for frying fish. They've been on 3.5 hours. Went a little longer. I got detained with some stuff, but I don't care. They're wrapped in tin foil. They're just bubbling in their own juices. Hopefully it won't be a problem. As far as I'm concerned, it's just going to make them more tender. So, got to get them off, hang loose. You're going to see how tender they came out. They came out super tender and the bones fall out. I'm winning. Otherwise, I'm not. This isn't rocket science. Everybody thinks you're going to a barbecue cook-off or something, competition. That isn't barbecue, y'all. Barbecue's sitting around drinking beer, watching the meat melt. So, and yeah, that's what I've been doing all day. So just deal with it. So like and subscribe. And look, if you want to cheat, wrap your stuff in tin foil. Actually tin, I should say. Aluminum foil. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, look. Now I did put some oak in there to get the smoke when the meat was exposed. You're not going to get any smoke into foil. So anyway, let's bring this upstairs and carve the hell out of it and see what's up. Woo! Everybody say, well, let them rest for 4 or 5 hours and stuff. You know what? Bull. If your stuff's cooked, you need about 15-20 minutes. I've cut briskets that are right off the grill and they are ready to go. You give them 5-10 minutes and then cut them up. That resting for 8 hours in a cooler or something, I don't know what idiot came up with that. But that's how they want to barbecue. I guess they can barbecue however they want. Alright guys, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay guys, it's been about 5 minutes. You can see I got a little bit of juice action dripping out the bottom here. See how we're dealing with that? Okay. So, let's see the beauty. And like I said, this is a cheapo foil. I recommend getting the thick stuff, but you know what? I'll use what I got. Oh, yeah, these are melting in your mouth. I can already tell because my knife blade's sticking into them. Three hours. I didn't watch the temperature, didn't care. Let's do that. Liking that? Okay guys, I have an Instagram account. It's called The Hog Zone. Even though I don't sell spices anymore, I do have these pictures. So, here we go. Let's see how tight this is. See the bone right there? Let's grab one of these. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh! Look at that! Oh my God! Oh, you see that bone right there, guys? Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Now that's how you do some ribs. I would have liked better if they would have pulled up on the bone a little bit, but let's try to get this one. Ow. Yeah, they're still hot. Like I said, I don't let them rest. There you go. How's that? 3 ribs. That's enough for y'all to see. So just deal with it. Well, let's just do one more for grins. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Anyway guys, that's how we do our ribs. This isn't rocket science. So stop believing these guru barbecue guys that you got to do this and do that. You don't. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, let's do that taste test. It's still hot. It's still steaming. Gotta let it rest. Come on. It's like butter. You don't need teeth. Yeah. I can cook for the old folks home. I'm telling you, you don't need teeth for this. Anyway, boil in a bag. That's my barbecue. That's how we do it. I don't do it every time like that. Here you go. Go away. Thanks for watching.